the board itself, let's talk about the board and how this mess happened.
Yeah.
Because this has been something that people love. People really dig this board. When I grew up playing Blood Bowl, we had that. It was like almost like a styrofoam
that was spray painted over.
Yeah, and it was awesome, and it had like the end zone tags. Like you could take the paper end zone tags out and replace them.
Yeah.
And
we love that edition of that game.
This board was where we thought things would be at by now.
Yeah.
This is a plastic board. This is not cardboard. This is plastic. This is got full color graphics printed directly on the board. You don't need to paint it. You don't need to do anything. It's just like a cardboard board, except Tim, can you hand me that? Except on a cardboard board, I doubt you would feel comfortable doing that. That wouldn't be a good idea at all. But on this, it's just like, harmless. It's whatever. Get some napkins, mop it up, clean up your beer if you're into that kind of thing, or your gin or whatever it is, you're into. That you're sipping on, Wow. But literally, like, we've taken these things and we've run them under a garden hose.
Yeah.
We don't have this one glued up right now because this is our prototype. This was CNC machined plastic, which was really, really cool. Learning how to do AutoCAD just so we could bring this project to life. But we figured it out, and we'll talk about that later. But this is the board. So, I mean, this is a solid plastic game board that looks amazing. I don't know if you can see the texturing, but I mean, this is textured, and then there's grooves cut through it. And the reason there's grooves cut through it is because in our game we've got custom bases that we use. They fit right in there like a biscuit, and it keeps them from getting jostled around. You bump into the table, you're drinking, spilling beer all over your board, because the direction that your hellet. By the way, this is a hellet. We'll start getting into a little bit of what's going on here.
The jargon.
Yeah, the jargon. But this is a hellet. And the direction your hellet's facing is very important to the game. So what we did is we wanted to make sure that it didn't accidentally move.
When somebody hits the table.
When somebody hits the table. And the other thing is it just looks cool. Everything else, you put all this time into the miniatures and everything. The board shouldn't take away from that.
Mm-hmm.
The board really should be a part of it. It feels good. It's
you
fun to
can't
set
scratch
up.
this either.